Unique Noise presents Who Are You? Where we interview you and get to know you on a deeper level. With your hosts, Joel and
Sham.
This time around, we talk about lots of things, mainly about what we did over the weekend, or kind of what I did over the weekend. I don't think you said what you did other than you traveled for work, maybe.
Yeah, I watched the movie. I recommended it. Zootopia 2.
I don't think you did.
I did.
If you say so.
Don't worry about what I did with the rest of my weekend. That's between me and my pillow with a hole in it.
Good to know.
And Andrea, she was there. She saw it.
She made the hole?
No.
Oh.
No. This pillow has existed long before her.
Some other things as well. We get a little bit more deep into something that we're gonna start replacing bold with once they start dwindling down.
Which is funny because we did both of them today.
Yeah. And with that also comes the quote, which also comes from the book that we're using.
Clarity Quest.
Quest. And it is from our returning guest, Aristotle.
Aristotle. He's Russian.
Is he?
Yeah. So say it in a Russian accent.
I wouldn't Russian. Let me know if it's wrong. I'm gonna try it. Try it.
Let's do it.
Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. I think I added some Indian in there, but
Okay. Okay, now say it in your real voice. We can talk about it.
And the quote goes, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom.
You got the Mickey Mouse?
The what now?
Mickey Mouse. Just mouse. The mouse. On the computer.
I mean, I did see it float over here, but no, I think... Oh, yeah, I went to the edge.
Okay. Okay. So Joel's not dead.
I mean, I was a little bit on the inside.
You're not literally dead. I know people are probably thinking, they're like, oh, where's Joel? Because people are always asking about where you're at when you're not here.
Right. I had another birthday.
Mm-hmm. Your not birthday. It's about 6 months before.
I never said it was mine.
No, I'm saying it's about 6 months before your birthday, right?
It's someone else's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like your half birthday right now. Happy half birthday. Look at that.
Yeah.
So
it's probably this month. That's 6.
Yeah. 7.
Yeah.
And like literally tomorrow. Sick. So happy half birthday. I'm back from my travels, and I have more travels upcoming, which will be fun. I love hauling equipment with me. It's fun.
Yeah. That means good things.
Actually, I do have most of it locked up, or not locked up, but most of it's just in a case. So it's like it's minimal breakdown, but
It's all
I'm always
raring to go.
Yeah, it's always like the thing where I'm like, well, if I break it down, it's not going to work when I set it up next time. Somewhere in my head, I've developed that fear or that something, whatever that is.
Nah, it's fine.
Well, we'll be fine.
It's like you don't have complicated stuff. You just have plug and play stuff.
That's correct. Well, sort of. It is all plug and play. It's how it communicates with the software, which gets weird. Because like I had to plug this in, or I had to like unplug it and plug it back in because it wasn't picking up the third mic. I don't know why. It's weird. And for those of the people out there who are asking about Giggles, he's got a little more swag today. Also, his shirt's working, which I'm really happy about.
Oh, yeah, it does have something extra.
Mm-hmm. I try to put sunglasses on him, but they're too big because he has a little baby head and not a human-sized head.
Yeah,
so
baby glasses.
Yeah, I don't have baby glasses. Well, we have those baby glasses. Those might fit.
You pointed somewhere, but
the snowman glasses on your
on
your side over there. Oh no, I forgot how to be a podcast person.
That's all right.
How you been doing?
Pretty good. It started. Well, I think last week, or not last week, but last time we recorded, I said that I got work again.
Yes.
I don't know if I'd started it that day, but started the morning ones first, and then I was expecting to start the afternoon ones in February, like late February.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like there's either communication error or we got it earlier because I just started last week, or no, 2 weeks ago. Just the last week was an actual full week of it, whereas when I started, it was just one day from that week, and then that was it. But it seems like we're going into late February and then stopping there. Is what from the sound of it that I got. So I'm like, cool.
All right, how are you liking the afternoon stuff?
It's a little bit more, I want to say chaotic.
Because they're all out of school now. They're ready to go.
Yeah, they're ready to go. They're out of school. They care but don't care. We're doing sports, so a lot of them care about soccer.
Okay.
But we have kind of like a curriculum of what sport we're doing. These past 2 weeks were flag football, and starting this week, it's going to be volleyball.
Okay.
And I think it's like a 4-week thing, 5-week thing. So that's going to be interesting. For the most part, all the younger ones will do like, we won't do volleyball, and we'll do like kind of just games that involve something volleyball-ish.
Like roll the volleyball on the floor to each other.
Kind of like that, or like do the passes. Mm-hmm. But somehow incorporate something to do with volleyball, or we just do actual, because I think with the first day I did it, we just ended up doing soccer. Or like, you guys like soccer, you just do soccer.
Gotcha.
We'll do a game of soccer. But yeah, it's like I said, it's somewhat chaotic, but I get it with them because it's like they're still at high energy ish, but they want to go home kind of.
What's that age range?
It's kinder to 6th.
Oh, yeah. So you got lots of different crazy going on.
We'll do, the first group will be a group of like from kinder to 2nd or 1st grade. Mm-hmm. And then the second group will be the rest, kind of like 3rd to 6th or 3rd to 5th. And then the last half hour is the stragglers who haven't gotten picked up yet. So it'll be a mix from like all the way to kinder, all the way to 6th.
Gotcha. The kids whose parents don't love them.
Or love them too much that they work long hours for them.
Nobody works long hours, Joel. It's just a trick. It's a trick that parents tell their kids so they don't have to pick them up from school.
Shut up, Santa Claus is real.
Well, that's good though. I'm glad because obviously, like for you, that means more hours, which equates to more money.
Yeah. I don't necessarily do it for the money.
Oh.
I mean, it's nice, but I think I enjoy the morning more anyway because it's more calm. There is some chaos there, and we're probably going to experience it tomorrow because we're taking away the laptops from a big group. They're playing Minecraft, and I think I saw some playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
If it wasn't weird, I'd tell those kids, like, hey, hit me up. Let's play Minecraft in the morning. But no, we're not going to do that. I don't need to be...
That, and I think they have their... I want to say they have their own just, like, server that they actually...
Yeah, like through the school or something.
Through the school, yeah.
Because I know they have... I want to say there's, like, a lot of educational, like, servers and maps and stuff that you can do that are free. And I think there's also a way to do, like... I want to say, like, teach programming or something like that through it. But I don't remember if that's accurate or not, or if I'm thinking about something else.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I do know that there's educational stuff where it's like, you can't blow stuff up, you can't do anything. It's like taking a virtual field trip.
Mm.
So you go and you're like,
I don't think they're
here's,
doing that, though.
You're like, here's all these animals.
Because they for sure are, like, killing each other.
I mean, you can change the game settings pretty easily.
Yeah.
But those maps are designed for that.
I think, because I even overheard someone today say, like, I'll host it. Mm-hmm. So I want to say, like, they're probably just doing private server stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's always been computer classes in schools. Yeah. They're like, they set up a blocker and somebody finds a way around it, and then they tell everybody else, and yeah, it's just a constant.
And that's how it was in high school.
Yeah. What else you been up to?
This past weekend, went to go watch the Lord of the Rings Two Towers in theaters, the extended edition, for a friend's birthday.
Nice. How was that?
It was long.
Yeah. That's why.
It was 3.5 hours.
Yeah. I debated on whether or not I was going to go to any of the... Because they have, like, all three of them kind of playing in different places right now.
Yeah.
I was looking at that, and I'm like, they're on HBO. I could just watch it at home. And I could pause it.
We did the first... Because we didn't see the first one in theaters. So we did the first one through Stream. Mm-hmm. Through Plex. My friend has it. So he was streaming it, and we were just all on Discord. He was screen sharing. We were watching it. We might end up doing the same thing with the third one at some point.
So you can just go to the bathroom and have food and stuff and not feel like you're like,
I did rest my eyes.
Okay.
For part of it. It was mainly during, like, flashback scenes. Because that's where I felt somewhat confused on what was going on. Mm. But I'm like, oh no, it has to be a flashback. And then I got some of the white guys confused. Some of the humans.
No, for real though, because
they all have similar beards.
They all have that full beard, but it's not very long, and they all have dirty long hair. I get it.
I'm like,
I get it.
Are you okay? All humans look alike.
That's true. So have you seen the movies before? Or is this like a new experience for you?
Yes, but I have not seen the extended.
Oh, okay. So
I've seen the just normal stuff, and I was talking to them because I was like, I know I've seen it. I don't think I've seen them in theaters, so I want to say I saw them in school as like
as you're reading the books or something like that.
We didn't even read the books.
Or substitute teacher sort of thing.
Either substitute teacher, or I think we watched them all as a, like, we're learning kind of how storytelling works kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Because we kind of did the same thing with Romeo and Juliet when we were reading Romeo and Juliet, and we saw the Leonardo DiCaprio version of it, which is a great movie.
Well, yeah, it's the teacher being like, we need to do Romeo and Juliet. I'm going to show you this movie instead because it's cool. And then we're going to talk about it in the literary sense so nobody gets in trouble.
Yeah. But I mean, with that one, we did actually read the book.
But then you were rewarded with the movie.
We were rewarded with the movie. And with Lord of the Rings, it was just, we were watching Lord of the Rings. Because I do remember scenes from it. It's just, I was like, I know I've seen it, but I know I haven't seen it in theaters because with my friend group, they were still like middle school-ish.
Okay.
And I hadn't met them until like when I was midway through high school. Sophomore year. No, wait. Yeah, right? No, junior year.
Yeah.
Because it's freshman, sophomore, junior. So junior year is when I met them. And yeah, like they were still in middle school when those movies came out. So I'm like, yeah, I didn't watch it in theaters with you guys. And I know I didn't go watch it in theaters by myself. Mm. So I had to have watched them at school.
Gotcha.
Because I did watch The Hobbit with them. That one, because that one was later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like that one I did watch with them. But the Lord of the Rings movie I didn't. But yeah, I was like trying to figure out what's the extended portions. And a couple, I guess, were the flashbacks. One of the guys pointed out that when the orcs run into the forest is also part of the extended portion.
Yeah, I grew up watching those movies. It's like a really big thing in my family, like Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Star Wars, all that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So by the time the extended editions had come out, like we were like pinpointing, like, oh, this is a new scene. Oh, this is a new scene. Oh, this is a new scene. I think, just like shooting off the hip here, I think the Fellowship of the Ring has about like 30 minutes of extra footage. Okay. And then like the Two Towers and Return of the King have somewhere between like an hour and like an hour and a half of extended shit.
Got it.
Because then like because the extended version of Return of the King is like almost 4 hours. So you're like, what the fuck? Like, why? But then like if you're really dialed into the story and stuff, it's like you want to see all that stuff on screen because you read the books in like the 70s and then you're like, oh my God, they're making films about it finally that aren't animated and they're like, they look cool. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah. I obviously didn't read the books in the 70s.
I did not. I read
and then
The
I
Hobbit.
never read the books after that either.
I've read The Hobbit, so when I went to go watch that movie, some of the stuff was like, oh, I do know where this is going. I remember this.
Have you seen the animated one?
Maybe. I doubt it.
It's pretty funny.
I've heard of it for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I've seen it. Maybe clips here and there. Mm-hmm. But never, I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, they made Gollum look like a frog. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it explains it in the book. I don't know. I didn't read them. I don't know. I'm a Lord of the Rings poser. I know a lot of stuff, but I just never read the books. We need to get an expert in.
Yeah, but he won't do the podcast.
Expert. Are you talking about
Andrew?
Oh, no. I was actually thinking about my uncle. Oh. He was the one who got me into like all the like that fantasy stuff, like dragons and wizards and stuff like that. Well, dragons, wizards, and then like guitars. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I could reach out to him. We'll see. Because that would be an interesting thing to do, I think. Have like a full blown, just like, we're being uber nerds this week, and we're going to talk to some uber nerds who have very strong opinions about like everything. Not that like it's not like I hate this thing. It's just like I think there's frustration. So, for example, like my brother,
I could have done better frustration.
Not that necessarily that he could do better, or it
could have been done better.
It could have been done better, and that there's a lack of understanding of like stylistically, why did you do this thing that's just kind of like kills the movie halfway through or whatever. Mm-hmm. So like my brother and I actually were talking about this on the way home today from work, and we're talking about like all these movies that are coming out in 2026, because like I just saw Avatar not that long ago, and then I just saw Zootopia over the weekend. Mm-hmm. Zootopia 2 is good.
Okay. I've been meaning to watch it. So
I recommend. I'll go watch it with you. It's cool.
Still in theaters?
Yeah. and I have a list thing, so I can go to the movies whenever I want now, which is kind of cool. But yeah, the topic was, we were talking about The Mandalorian and Grogu, the movie that's coming out.
Okay.
And I kind of fell off the franchise after like the second season, because then like I think there was just too much time in between seasons. I was also going through a divorce, and like there's like a lot of things going on at that time.
Yeah.
So I just kind of fell off, and I really enjoyed the first season, and the second season I thought was also good. And I think by the time the third season came around, I was just like, where are the fucking Jedis? I'm done with this shit. I'm done with the Star Wars, like, sans Jedis. Like, where the fuck are the Jedis at? Like, it's the only reason, like, anybody fell in love with Star Wars in the first place. Why is everybody pretending that it's like, oh, well, the lore, blah, blah, blah. Fuck the lore. Where's the fucking lightsabers? It's, like, the best part about it. Like, how are you gonna... Oh, let's just tuck this stuff away. Like, people... everybody's dead now, blah, 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 blah. Move to a different part of the fucking universe. It's an entire universe of stuff.
So Star Wars was essentially the last of the Mohicans.
Yeah, but they stay in this little pocket where it's like, oh, well, you remember these 6 planets. It's like, what the fuck? There's a billion other planets. Just go somewhere else, start a new story, have something else interesting going on. Let's stop it with these fucking farmers and poor people who are like, oh, well, I didn't know I had the Force, and now I'm 20 years old, and let's start now. It's like, no, fuck that. Let's get some good storylines going. Use your fucking source material here, people. Like, and he and I are kind of done with it, where we're like, I don't want to see this shit anymore. I want to see, like, give me lightsabers. Throw 50 Jedi into a movie with 50 lightsabers. Make them all different colors and styles and stuff. Kill them all off if you want to. We don't fucking care. Just, we want to see the shit.
It's like Last Samurai it.
Yeah. For real. Like, you don't, like, I don't understand the Star Wars without the lightsaber fascination, because I'm like, why? I'm like, those are the parts in the movies that you're waiting to happen, because they were always going to happen. And now they're like, well, now we're not really doing that. And it's like, why the fuck not?
Well, they're doing the Maul series too, so you'll get a lightsaber.
He has a lightsaber. I'm good with it. I saw the trailer for that. It looks great. I'm all for that. That's great. And I really enjoyed the Ahsoka series, because again, it's very Jedi driven. I enjoyed the Acolyte, which a lot of people didn't for some reason. That was all lightsabers. There was an Asian dude with 2 lightsabers. He was very samurai. I was like, this is fucking cool. Why is everybody sleeping on this shit? He had like a short one, like a short little saber, and like a regular size saber, like very samurai.
Well, I haven't watched it, so I'm trying to even think of, like, because was it the same guy as the blind guy?
No.
So different person. Okay, so it wasn't like his origin.
Did you see The Good Place? Or any of The Good Place?
No.
Okay.
It was an actor from there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is funny, because he plays in The Good Place, he plays a monk in heaven who's not really a monk, who's taken a vow of silence, but he's actually just like this trash dude from Florida who's pretending to be a monk because that's who they told him that he was. So he just nods and doesn't really say anything to anybody, but then behind the scenes he just like has video games and is like doing whatever. But yeah, no, I thought he was really good in it. I would recommend that series, because again, there's Jedis in it, there's lightsabers, there's questioning of like the codes between like the Jedi and the Sith, which is very interesting because it's all very religious. Mm-hmm. So it's like, where is there a middle ground, right?
Right.
Where it's like, well, we're saying, oh, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. And then it's like, well, you can only do this, and this. Yes. Well, there is, but hasn't really been being explored. It's just like, yeah.
I mean, because the whole thing was, for at least the gray side, from what I recall overhearing, was you had to go into like the dark side and the light side.
You need to understand both sides.
Yeah.
So you need to dip your toe on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, in terms of storytelling, why? Why aren't we doing that? That's so much more compelling than like anything else. Where it's like,
I think that portion got retconned, right? Or did they keep it?
I think that's part of the Clone Wars stuff.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's the reason why Mace Windu, Samuel L. Jackson's character,
Got the purple.
that's why it's purple. Well,
they had to make a reason because he wanted purple, but
I think that's exactly what happened.
No, that is what happened. He said it.
Yeah, that is exactly what happened. But they did come up with I think some good lore around.
They came up with the lore solution for him to have that purple lightsaber.
So yeah, once they start doing stuff like that, like I can get back on board, but I'm not on board right now.
Yeah, I did that over the weekend. That was fun. Well, fun-ish. I'm not a big Lord of the Rings guy, so I'm like, I'll do it because it's your birthday.
Well, it was more fun just to kind of hang out.
Yeah,
and go out, hang out, all that stuff.
There were some funny parts in the movie, so I'm like, it's fun.
Yeah, Merry and Pippin carry a lot of that movie, I think.
Yeah, and Gollum had a pretty funny line too.
Oh, his whole in that one in particular, right? Two Towers.
Mm-hmm.
He has a very good back and forth with himself.
Yeah,
or with him.
But I'm trying to remember what he said, but it was in the terms of like something raw. Yeah. Almost like it meant like inserting a dick raw, like a sex joke.
Yeah, he was talking about the fish.
Yeah,
because he does eat raw fish.
Yeah, so the way he said it, we all started like giggling in the back. We were the furthest back.
Okay,
there were people in the front. I guess like later on, one of my friends said like some of the people in the front were like looking back and doing like a really kind of thing. I wasn't paying attention to them. I was just watching the movie and laughing at the joke.
I mean, different things are funny to different people.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's not like that's a serious moment where you're like, oh, I can't believe you're laughing at this. It's like, dude, fucking eyes forward. That's what they should.
Well, I mean that, and like half of our group ate like edibles.
Well, that'll do.
That was part of the half.
That'll do it. Feel like a big boy with that tall can?
No.
Okay.
I feel like I have to drink more.
You don't. You drink one. That's two of them.
Yeah, so it's more.
You also don't have to drink the whole thing. And I got you two because I didn't want to seem rude. Where it's like you can.
Sam
only
is
have this
forcing
one.
me to drink alcohol.
Yes. Joel is now contractually
he
obligated to drink.
He doesn't like to be the only one drinking moonshines and shit.
Moonshines. This is the 45th episode, Joel. It's called June Shine, and we're trying to get them as a sponsor. God damn it. Okay, let's bust out the cards. So, I did talk to you earlier about this, but now that we're live, we're almost done with our bold game, our bold cards, which has been kind of the cornerstone and bailing us out in every episode since we started.
Yeah.
So we're almost done with that. I feel a little bit anxious about it, but I do have other plans. I think we'll become a better show and leaving that behind. But we can always keep the cards around for people who
haven't done them.
Yeah. But it's crazy because I think by episode 50 it'll be out for us.
Right.
Yeah. So, and I think regardless of whether or not we finish all of them, but again, I'm gonna have at least one more travel episode.
Next month-ish.
Yeah. Well, in a couple weeks. Yeah.
So yeah, next month.
Yeah. Well, next month to me makes it sound like it's farther away, but it's not. Next month to me, it's a couple weeks from now. So I'm like, I need to prepare.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get some people on the schedule.
So you might have the Super Bowl out there.
I don't know what day that is or what the Super Bowl is.
Well, you see, Sam, it's a bowl that's very big.
Is Bad Bunny gonna perform again?
Again?
Has that not happened yet?
No. That's gonna happen.
As you can tell, I'm very dialed in.
There were talks and stuff earlier I guess mid last year about it.
Okay, so with the announcement.
With the announcement.
Okay, so now it's finally
now
happening.
it's gonna happen.
So have people chilled out about that? I have not been keeping up.
There's always it's gonna be fine.
Hey, people, get over it. Get over it. He's a U.S. citizen. Get over it. It doesn't matter.
I don't think he is.
Puerto Rico. U.S.
That make him citizen?
Yes.
Sure.
Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States of America. It's not a state, but it is U.S. Quote unquote U.S. soil for some reason. We don't need to get into politics.
Yeah, but I don't think they have voting, right? No, because they don't count him in the thing.
No, but he's still a U.S.
That's why I'm like, I don't think he's a citizen.
He's still American.
You can say probably American.
He's still American.
But I don't think
It doesn't
you can
fucking
say
matter. He's in the movies you watch. He's in the music that your daughters listen to while they're banging, other Hispanic dudes behind your back. I'm talking to you, white people. Whatever, it's fine. Just fucking who gives a fuck? We're not having Kid Rock do it again, okay? He's not invited. I don't even watch football. He's not invited. He'll be there.
I'd like to see Kid Rock again.
He'll be there. I know he'll be there.
Be interesting. I mean, they have a bunch of people on there, so it doesn't matter.
I'm just tired of people being mad about stuff that doesn't matter.
That's always going to be a thing, though.
Right, but you're like,
you can't stop that.
This guy shouldn't be performing at the Super Bowl. It's like, then don't watch the fucking halftime. Eat some goddamn food and have fun with your friends. That's the whole point. The Super Bowl is not there to get people to get mad at each other. It's like, here's an excuse to get with your friends and eat bad food and drink. Do that.
And shit talk the teams that made it through because they're not your team.
Right. But it doesn't matter because you got a plate full of taquitos and you got fucking pizza rolls and nachos and whatever any other fucking
cheese
thing.
dip.
Yeah, all that shit.
Dip, blah, blah, blah.
All that good shit where you're like, oh my God, I ate too much of this stuff. And that dude's been in the bathroom for 10 minutes.
Box or
what am I going to do?
Taco party box.
I'm going to shit my pants at my friend's house because somebody else is taking up the bathroom. What do I do? And then you go outside and you poop with the dog.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
If they have a dog.
So here's the thing. If you're pooping outside and you pretend there's a dog with you, people aren't going to be mad that you're pooping with the dog. They're going to be concerned because you're talking to an invisible dog.
So make sure there's a dog.
Hashtag life hack. I learned that from TikTok.
Oh, I thought you learned it from SNL.
No. Is that an SNL thing?
The hashtag?
Oh, no. No, pretending that there's an invisible dog while you're taking a shit in your friend's lawn.
Oh. Maybe. That could be a Lonely Island song.
Yeah, it's real catchy.
It could have been part of like The Boss or Like a Boss.
Okay, back to the cards.
Oh, yeah.
So, did you shuffle those Where Do We Begin cards?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did shuffle those.
Okay, let's...
Are we beginning where we would begin?
Yeah.
Ugh. Let's see. I'll hand you this one.
I can't remember if... Oh, no, I didn't put all those out because there's like 100 more of those. Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Where do we begin when we haven't done anything and nothing happened before this?
Who knows? I know I always start at the beginning.
God damn.
And thus, Sam.
Yes, Joel.
A rule I secretly love to break is... ... Do you break rules, Sam?
Not really.
If you were to want to break a rule, which one would you love to break? I'll give you a what if scenario, since you don't break many rules.
I mean, it'd be great if I never had to clean again. But that doesn't feel like a rule.
Not really. I mean, it can be your personal rule.
Yeah, like there are rules. I feel like most of the rules I have are like self set. Because it's like, I don't live with my parents. I'm independent here. I don't have like, oh, you can't do this, or I need to do this, or I do have like, I need to do things, but it's like, I do them because of how they help me. So inherently it seems weird to not do something that I've set for myself.
Well, instead of looking at personal rules, what is a
I was
societal
thinking about that too,
rule?
because I was like, oh, well, it'd be... I'm like, no, but I stop at stop signs. If the yellow light's been yellow for like 2 seconds, I'll start slowing down. I'm not speeding up. Depending on, like if you're...
distance-wise.
Yeah, distance-wise. And I like to be respectful in all places and situations. I don't know.
Speed limits?
I guess there's that. Because, like, driving down, you gotta worry about
speed limits on the highway?
Statute of limitations here. Yeah, because when I drove, this is a good story, actually, too. This is all going to tie in. Story time. Mm-hmm. So on my way back down from Northern California on my recent trip, I drove through about it was probably closer to like 3.5 to 4 hours of fog, where I could only probably see about like a couple 100 feet in front of me.
Okay, so I had that, but only not that long. I had just a few minutes of it.
Yeah, I had it to Kettleman City, which is like the halfway point.
Yeah.
And then I had it a little bit outside of Kettleman as well, which I was like, seriously? Like, what the fuck's going on? So I could only see a couple of 100 feet in front of me, which is not very much.
No.
But I was going like 85.
Oh, no.
like the whole way. I was going 85 the whole way. I was relying on my sight and also my map.
And your reflexes.
my phone, like because I have a mount in my car where I have my phone up. So I'm using Google Maps and what I could see on the road to let me know when I needed to turn a little bit.
Okay.
When there was curves in the road and stuff. I did not get into any accidents. I did not get into any almost accidents. And I got home in like 5 hours, 5.5 hours.
I believe there was one. I don't know if it was on the 5, but I know there was an accident for sure, like in a foggy area.
Of course there were. There was.
Where it was a pileup. So I was like,
'Twas not me.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Well, because my thing is, if I've got a stretch of road and I know that I'm not endangering anybody or myself, I'm like, let's go. But I'm not going to be, but I do exercise a lot of patience when somebody gets in front of me and there's not a way around it. It's just kind of like, this is what it is right now. I've done this drive more than enough times than is needed in general. So I'm just like, I'm listening to a podcast anyway. I'm doing my own thing or whatever. I'm listening to that. I'm working on therapy stuff that I have set or whatever. So it's just like, I'm just doing a thing. So yeah, I guess speeding would be my thing. So sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
Joel.
fine.
In my latest fantasy, I am...
That sounds like a movie thing.
Sure.
It's like, in my latest fantasy, I am the homewrecker.
I for sure.
That's not my answer, but
No,
that was what I was thinking.
I for sure thought you were gonna say a horseman
Oh,
because you've been
Sure.
watching that derby anime.
I mean, I haven't been watching it, but I've been playing it.
There you go.
Yeah, watching wise, the season's done, so I haven't been watching it.
Gotcha.
But no. Fantasy wise, I don't even think I dream about fantasy stuff. Often, like very rarely, because it's a dream, right? Or is it just the last fantasy I've had?
Just
Just imagine daydreaming and stuff like
any
that.
of that. Anything that's not real.
Yeah, because I don't know when the last time I thought about stuff like that was.
You weren't like a ranger running through the countryside slaying orcs and urukai and stuff.
With long flowing hair.
Yeah. Or possibly a dwarf arguing with an elf, or an elf arguing with a dwarf.
No, I was a wizard with a long white beard and a white stick riding on a white horse.
A white horse named Shadowfax of all things, which makes it sound like it should be a black horse.
No, man, because the shadow it casts is very big.
Yeah, anything named Shadow, anything seems like it should be inherently like dark and not white.
It's white because it casts a very dark shadow.
I'm not buying it. But continue.
Joking aside, I really don't know what the last fantasy I had was.
These are great cards for us today.
Right? I'm
Find your way to it.
gonna go out on a limb and say there's a probably 50% chance that it was just me fantasizing about a threesome. I don't know.
I mean, that seems specific to say, I don't know. Who was it? Who was the threesome with?
I don't even think it was specific people. I think
Oh,
it
you just wanted to have a threesome?
Yeah.
2 guys and you, 1 guy, a girl and you, 2 girls and you, a trans, a girl and you, a trans, a man and you. What are we talking?
Well, there's a 50-50 chance.
It's complicated now. You can't just say threesome. People want to know the details.
No, it was more than likely 2 girls and me.
Okay.
Or 2 women and me. I'm going to say woman and not girls.
Yeah, women is probably a safer thing to say than girls. But I got what you meant.
Yeah.
I was picturing of legal age in all the categories that we said. We do not condone any child play that does not involve
definitely
animation or not animation, imagination with like robots and dinosaurs and stuff in a non-sexual way.
Yeah. I may have turned into a werewolf.
That's fine. That's part of the fantasy, man.
Yeah.
What did I just see? Oh, have you ever watched The Magicians? It's a sci-fi channel show.
No.
It's like Harry Potter for young adults.
Okay.
So like 20-year-old.
So Twilight?
30. No. It's a little, well, okay. So people are really whiny in the show, but it's very.
Like Twilight?
It's more dark.
So like Twilight?
No. Because Twilight's not very dark. Twilight's like very campy.
Oh, I guess.
This is like your soul is trapped for eternity in this realm sort of shit. Like.
Okay.
More sorcery magic stuff as opposed to like like everything's like kind of nice and twinkly as a vampire. It's like, no, this is dark stuff. Like people get raped by like gods and stuff to create demon spawns. Shit like that happens.
Yeah, demi-humans. That's how it happened.
Right. But that's not Twilight. And it's not Harry Potter. it's more adult than that. But all the characters are, for the most part, like pretty whiny and annoying.
Well, that part's like Twilight, no?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. In terms of like the
Character,
the character and romantic drama surrounding that, but then like the story, you're like, this is
the
cool.
world / story is not Twilight, but the characters are Twilight-ish.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we were just watching an episode of it the other day, and I'm tying it all together.
Yeah.
So at some point in time in the series, like all magic is gone. Like they lose the ability to use magic. And one of the characters was like, I forget what she said. She said something about basically like attempting to blow a werewolf to get magic. So that's
Wait. You said blow, right? Not blow up?
yeah, no, blow. Like,
So not explosion.
no, like
Like a good explosion, but
yeah,
not an
a
explosion.
good explosion for the werewolf. Yes. That just made me think of that. Because I was like, I'm like, this isn't that weird to me because I just heard this. So yeah. I don't know. Watch it. I don't know. Maybe you like it.
Moving on to bold. We'll actually do perception since that's the higher fucking looking one. The higher stack. Maybe.
I mean, you would be able to tell more than I would, but yeah.
Yeah, it's the higher stack.
Oh, interesting. The yellow cards are the ones that nobody wants. Wonder if that has anything to do with racism and the
Not really, because
continual racism on this show.
Everyone knows it's just black and white.
Yeah. Nobody wants the yellow ones because we're weird.
Right. You're only half yellow. In what way do you think social media has changed dating?
I've only used dating apps once in my life.
Was those count as social media?
Yeah.
Because when I think social media, I'm thinking like TikTok, X, Instagram, and stuff. But yeah, I guess.
Okay, so
apps too.
I'll do kind of like a 2-part answer then.
Okay.
So I've used the dating apps once. I did not like that experience.
Oh, neither did I.
I found it very dehumanizing. Whereas it's like
I've paid for it like twice.
I'm like,
different
oh,
apps.
you're cute. Oh, you're cute. And then it's just like, I'm like, I just swiped through like 50 people because I like this 1 or 2 pictures of them. I'm like, this is not a good way to meet people because it's like.
See, I do it differently because I'll look through the photos first. Mm-hmm. If I find them attractive, I'll click on the photo to see what they wrote.
So, I'm sorry. I'm summarizing.
Yeah, okay.
I do research.
Okay.
Yes. So it's not just like a swipe.
You're not just looking at the photo
Correct.
or two and then
you're looking at like 2 to 4 photos or whatever, and you're reading like the little bio and stuff. And for a lot of the things that I've seen, in my experience, there's just like, if you're under this height, don't even talk to me. I'm like, wow. Wow, that's a thing.
I don't think I've seen that many of that though. When I was going through the dating app stuff, but I've seen a few, yeah.
But I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, so everybody's got all these like parameters and stuff where it's like, don't even bother talking to me if you don't reach these things. You need to make this much money. You need to do this and this and this and this. I'm like, what do you do?
I mean,
like all you're telling me is
at
like
that point,
the prerequisites of dating you. But if I meet all those criteria, what do I get from you?
Yeah, so that's one thing. Is like they don't tell you, but my assumption would be they would do a lot to make you happy. But again, if they don't, then
but that's what I mean. Where it's like I don't like this weird like, well, you impress me thing. I'm like 50-50. Like, well, then you need to impress me too, because I'm not going to be impressed with somebody who's just always looking to be impressed.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's servitude. I don't want to be a servant. That's not, yeah. So anyway, I met one person on a dating app once.
Mm-hmm.
That went okay for a little bit. It went pretty good for a little bit, and then it didn't, and then it was not good, and then it was bad. And I was definitely not. Well, I'm owning up to my side of things. I was definitely not in a place where I was like looking for, I think, a legitimate relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I was assembling pieces of myself while also trying to like see somebody, which is not a very good idea. And yeah, so that obviously that's not what happened. That is not the trajectory of my story. In terms of social media, I don't think it's great because in terms of like dating or like finding people or finding out about people, because all of it's so curated. Like I imagine if somebody saw, because it is my social media, but it's the unique noise social media, right? Because I'm like, I'd rather just it be like a face of something as opposed to me. Mm-hmm. But even if somebody was looking at like the account for the show and like my music and stuff, there's no indication of who I am as a person outside of like, I don't like to take pictures. And I think that's obvious to me because I'm like, I'm always doing something fucking dumb. And like, that's the way I get through the pictures because I'm like, oh, this is a bit for like, we have to post pictures for this. So it's like,
Yeah.
Let's do something dumb.
I mean, I know I forced myself to take a picture with Giggles.
Yeah.
We haven't acknowledged that all this episode.
Yeah. Well, yes, that's true. But yeah, I think social media with people, and if you're trying to get to know somebody like through social media, I just think you're looking at the good stuff about them that they want you to see and not who they actually are, which is problematic in my opinion.
Yeah, and I'll tack onto it just saying, like, for most part, there's definitely a lot more, I wouldn't even say competition, but there's a lot more noise. And, like, if you get someone and you think they're attractive, is like, if I send a message to them, it's like, will it ever reach you? Because maybe you already got tired of fucking looking through DMs.
You're one of maybe somewhere between 5 and, I don't know, fucking 100 people who might have reached out to this person who posted a picture because they felt good about themselves in that moment and was like, oh, this is good. Like, let me put this out into the world so I can feel good about myself. And then they're like, dick pic, dick pic, dick pic, dick pic, dick pic, dick pic. Hey, you're pretty. Dick pic, dick pic, dick pic, dick pic. And it's like, here's my number. And they're just like,
yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I think so. There's problems on both ends, right? Obviously,
Definitely.
Obviously, men are monsters and beasts in a very primitive form in a lot of cases where they're just like, pretty girl, duh, 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 duh. And you're like, all right, man, like, thank you for...
Yeah, you don't have to mean me, though. I'm caveman, I do that.
Yeah, but liking somebody's photo and...
I mean, I don't send the dick pic, but I say you're pretty.
But that's the difference. Is seeing like, oh, there's this pretty girl that I'm friends with. I bet she wants to see my dick. No, she doesn't. No, she absolutely doesn't. Like, if she wanted to see it, she'd see it. And it'd be clear. Not just like, oh, you're being kind of coy. I bet you're fishing for a dick pic now. Like, that's insanity.
Yeah. Don't do it, guys. Make it easier for all of us and just don't send it.
Joseph, if you had to eliminate one of your senses, which would it be and why?
Oh.
Well,
the other senses work, because I know technically if you get rid of smell, you get rid of taste. Or are we saying the other senses will still work perfectly fine?
Yeah, let's do like Daredevil rules. Like, you get rid of one and all the other ones are heightened.
Okay.
Okay.
Then yeah, I'd get rid of smell.
Why?
just because. I mean, honestly, right now I don't smell that well either.
Oh, so you don't
like
think you'd
I
miss
don't
it?
I don't I have a difficulty smelling a lot of things, so yeah, I wouldn't miss it as much. And if it heightens the rest of my stuff, I'm like,
Right, so you
cool.
you could see, feel, hear, and taste better.
Yeah.
That is weird that we separate smell and taste when taste is 80% smell or whatever.
Yeah.
But
That's what I was asking, because I'm like, if I get rid of smell, am I just not going to taste anything?
well, I guess my follow-up question to that would be, it's like, if you can't smell things, could you taste things? Like if you walk into
I don't really have that good of a taste either. Like
No, but it would be heightened, right?
it would be heightened.
So if you
I'd
walk
be able
into
to,
a men's bathroom, could you taste?
taste the smell.
Yeah. Because I know you can smell the smell when you go in, and that is part of taste. So you're like, I know this is bad.
I'd be wearing a lot more face masks.
Okay, that's fair.
Second portion. If you could be in a one-sided open relationship, would you?
Whose side is open?
It's up to you to figure that out.
No. No on both. And I will explain why. First, with myself. If I was in a open relationship where like I was the open part of the relationship where I could date a bunch of people and stuff, but then also have like, I guess, a girlfriend or a wife on the side, that'd stress me the fuck out.
How so? What would stress you out? Like finding someone, or?
No, the amount of information between one person to the next, that's stressful to me. I don't want to be intimate with people because I guess that's part of the problem. I don't want to be intimate with strangers. That doesn't do anything for me. I'm not interested in strangers.
Okay.
I need some sort of emotional connection, which means now I need to know like a bunch of fucking information about this person in order to have a relationship with them. And if there's more people, the more people there are, the more information there is. The more information there is, the more I'm mixing people up, the more I feel like I don't have control of the situation. And then it's just like...
Well, let's say... Well, I know you would have to, because you said you needed to have that. But let's say you didn't need to have that. And it was just like, you have your relationship which you're very intimate with. And then the rest of your open stuff is just like, doesn't matter.
That just sounds empty to me.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, so no. I think even if I could get it down to like a molecular, just physical level of stuff, then it's like, why am I doing this with this person when I have this other person over here that I can do that with and actually have a connection with? Mm-hmm. So no. Okay. And then if they had an open relationship on their side, I'd just be dying all the time inside, like all the time.
You start growing those insecurity stuff.
Well, I feel like it would be a subject of conversation every week in therapy, and then my therapist would be like, "You need to leave. Like, you're destroying yourself. You need to get out of this." And I'd be like, "Yeah, you're probably right."
And you still are in it.
Well, I think it would take me a while to get out, but I think I would be able to get out of it eventually. But I wouldn't want to, because there'd be some sort of connection, and I'd be like, I don't want to lose this, but like I'm just trying to make them happy, and then yeah. Thanks for asking, Joel. Put me in a great mood. Now I'm not going to be thinking about that all night.
Good. You don't have to.
I won't. I have other things to do. Next question for you. So, as a follow-up, which sense could you not live without? Even if all your other senses are heightened, which is the one thing that you need?
Probably sight.
You don't want to be Daredevil in real life?
Hell no.
Using echolocation and shit to throw stuff at people?
I already use echolocation.
Are you talking about Amazon?
Huh?
Amazon Echo?
No.
Oh, okay.
Have you not been there when at work, or when we were at work, when I would like do and be like, oh, it's echolocation.
Maybe not.
Okay. Because that's what I mainly did at the office. Like,
You saying in general, like out and about, doesn't seem weird to me, but I don't know if.
yeah, I would always follow it up
ones.
with like echolocation.
Ah.
As I'm like trying to avoid being like, oh, I was startled. It's like, no, I'm just using echolocation to find out if there was someone at that corner.
Okay, so sight.
Because I think, like I said, I would be able to live without smell, taste, even though like it might suck. But I'd be able to eat more things, maybe.
You would just, I think
I'd be able to eat healthier without fucking giving a fuck.
you would just shift to like the bare essentials or like
And feeling, I really don't use it, or I might not even notice that I'm using it or doing stuff. So I'm like, I don't care for that either. So what's the other one? Hearing. Yeah, I'm fine with losing hearing. I think I would just like to see stuff than be blind and be like, what's going on? Someone explain to me. And I love anime too much to just lose.
I get that. Well, because even if you lose your hearing with anime, you can read the subtitles and they'll tell you like, oh, thrilling music, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm into it. Suspenseful. Oh. All right. How many more of those cards do we have?
You want me to count them?
No. Like just guesstimation. Like how many more than the other ones? Like a lot still?
I think these are roughly same-ish. The black ones are a little bit more. So probably slightly more. Probably like half, a quarter more than the other ones.
You think we should do one more card and split it, or two more cards and both do another?
Do you want to do another set?
We can do another set. I'm okay with that. As long as we're not...
another yellow set?
Yep.
All right.
Because clearly we haven't been doing enough.
No. Yellow needs love too, guys. All right. Okay, these are different questions. All right. Which emojis remind you most of me? You may look through the emojis.
I'm going to. I'm not even going to look through the emojis. I'm just going to look through your text messages with me.
Do I send emojis?
I don't think so. But the ones that will remind me of you are the ones that I send to you, which are usually just thumbs up and smiley faces.
Oh.
And hands raised. But to be fair, that's not any different than what I send to most people. Yeah. Everybody gets kind of like the same set for me, except for the person that I'm romantically entangled with. So
I'm assuming you send her heart.
She gets hearts and kisses and stuff, right? But everybody else is thumbs up, smiley face, sunglasses, hands up.
But that's you portraying yourself through those.
That's right. So let me take a look at
what emoji
if I had
that you would see would remind you of me. Meanwhile, I did it. I finished the tall can.
Hell yeah. This is hard. And there's a lot of them now. Okay.
Remember, you can change their color too.
Don't even.
I don't have to be yellow.
They're all yellow to me. I don't do that. I spend enough time on my phone. I don't need that. Like I'm sure I could go through a bunch of them and stuff, but I don't want to waste a bunch of time like
right.
meticulously doing all this stuff. So I'm gonna send you the one that spoke to me immediately.
Oh, the I'm not Zoidberg,
What?
where it looks like you're wearing a disguise.
Yeah, they're called Groucho glasses, I think.
Are they?
Isn't that what it's called?
I don't know the name for them. I just know that a lot of people use them, and then they're usually with like the monetary skins and stuff. They'll have those, and then the skin name would be like not
Yeah.
Blitzcrank or not.
But yeah, they are called Groucho glasses. It's the glasses that have the fake nose and the mustache on them. I think that's very much you.
Okay.
Because I think you are playful in a way that is not like you quote unquote hide things, but you're not actually hiding.
It's all out in the open.
Yeah.
I just make it look like. Do you really believe that?
Yeah. So I think that's a good way to sum you up in emoji.
But then sometimes I do add a little bit of. I don't really believe that.
Yeah. Okay, Joel. Do you believe in the saying, a drunk mind speaks a sober heart? Why or why not?
Drunk mind. So, like, if you're drunk, that's your true self.
Yeah.
You're showing your true
Or
self.
you're saying more truths as you're drunk than not.
The truth serum.
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends on the drunk, but I would say a majority of them would probably speak the truth because they call it the fucking liquid courage for a reason.
I think to a certain extent, once there's too many or too much
Once you're
alcohol,
completely drunk, then you're just
now you're just
blah.
word vomiting on
Yeah.
people, and then maybe actually vomiting on people.
Yeah. So it's like there may be some truth in that, but not all of it is it's probably still masked. But when you're at a drunken level where you're just talking, you are speaking your truth in a sense.
I just get more convincing about my lies.
Yeah, that's why I said majority.
Yeah.
Like, and there are some people where technically if you're doing that, your true self is you're a liar.
Yeah. Well, I think the more
Because it's your true self. It's not you speaking the truth.
Okay, no, okay. But here's the actual truth. I think the more inebriated I get, the more I relish in making people uncomfortable. So then I will do things and say things to elicit reactions out of people that I think will be funny. But no one else is in on the joke, and I'm just fucking with people, which to me, like, brass tack is like, that's me lying.
Right. No, yeah. For me, I tend to get more tired. I tend to get more focused in a sense where it's like I'm probably gonna talk, but like if I know I'm not like gonna or need to, I'm just gonna stay quiet and pay attention.
Yeah.
And in the sense, maybe get bored if someone's boring me, and that's when I'll get sleepy.
Yeah.
But
So,
But
so
one-
normal human behavior.
yeah, like I'm in that sense where even if I get tired, people will question if I'm okay to drive. I'm like, yes, I'm okay to drive because I'm drunk. I'm paying attention. If I'm bored, if you're boring me, I'm tired, and that's where it doesn't seem like I'm okay to drive.
Yeah.
But me driving, I'm like, I don't want to die. Let me pay attention.
Nice. There you go. You do. I mean, honestly, if you are gonna do like Uber stuff, you could probably make. Oh, I want to say.
Well, I'm not gonna fucking drink while I'm fucking Ubering.
I mean, like picking up drunk people. But the problem with that is the tip system. I think it's fucked up at that
No,
point.
the problem with that is the throwing up. I don't
That
want
too.
them to throw up in my car.
Well, you put plastic sheets in the back, right?
Do you still
but-
have some?
Yeah. But I think the problem is it's like because the tipping for like drives and stuff come afterwards. You're like, hey, you gonna rate me 5 stars and give me a good tip? And they're like, yeah. And then they go upstairs and fall asleep for the next 12 hours. And then they don't tip you anything. So I think that's the problem. It's business. You got to do business hours, which is probably the worst time to want to drive.
It's the worst traffic time.
Yeah. But they actually have money.
Yeah.
And I would imagine they would be more appreciative, but who knows? I don't know. You're going to have to do some research.
It's research and kind of playing the field, because my thought is if I'm going to do it, it's going to be over the weekend, and it's going to be probably get someone here that wants to go to fucking LA and then do LA for a little bit. Even mention to the person that I drove to LA, like, depending on how long you stay here, I might still be here to take you back, kind of thing. And then,
how much money are you trying to make? Do you have like a
I don't know,
range?
I don't even know how much like I would get paid.
Okay, we'll figure that out. Okay, because if we can match it, we'll just hire you as a driver on the weekends. Because like, if you're gonna drive out to LA, I'm like, I'll go out to LA every weekend. I don't give a shit. I don't want to drive out there though. And it's like, and if I can, even if I don't have to worry about getting back home as well, we're good. Maybe not every weekend, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yeah, we can pay for gas and mileage. We'd have to calculate some sort of per mile thing. But to make it like either as fair or better than like what, like basically like Uber or Lyft is doing. Mm-hmm. And then we can hang out. So then it's like better. You don't hang out with the people you drive around.
I take you out there, hang out.
Or you
maybe
can,
Uber a little bit, and
you
then
can Uber
lunch
out there while we're doing stuff, and then we meet up
up for lunch or dinner, and then from there either you're done and we head back, or you still do stuff after lunch or dinner, and then I just keep driving.
Drunk mind speaks sober thoughts. Nope. Drunk mind speaks a sober heart.
Yeah. Sober heart, because that's true self. Mm-hmm. Sober thoughts are just, are you speaking truth?
My sober thoughts are very anxious, so it's probably not like a great thing.
But yeah, I would say for the majority of people that's true. So I would say yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, sir. What are your pet peeves? And what do you think mine are?
I always forget what pet peeves are annoyances.
Yeah, just annoyances. Something that annoys you.
I don't like when people are late. That's definitely one. Well, late in the sense of like, it's like, hey, we're meeting at this time. And then you're like a half hour late or some shit like that. And Mike,
okay.
I'm like, come on, dude. Like, because
excessively late.
Yeah. Because I have grace period.
Because like 5 minute late is like
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Well, 15 minutes with a text. 5 minutes, no text. 10 minutes, right on that line, right? But like 15 minutes, I'm like, hey man, I've now been waiting for 15 minutes because we said we were going to meet somewhere at this time. And that was 15 minutes ago. We're approaching the half hour mark, at which point I'm leaving. Mm-hmm. Or like I will want to leave, that sort of thing. And then I think, well, this used to be one of mine where like people would move stuff of mine. Like if you come over and touch my stuff and then put it back somewhere else.
Okay.
Like for example, I think with anybody with, or most people with like collectibles and stuff, if you've organized things in a certain way, or like I alphabetize.
First off, I wouldn't let anyone touch my collectibles.
Right. But like, or like alphabetizing like books and stuff like that. Somebody picks one up and looks at it and then puts it somewhere else. I'm like, what the fuck did you just do? Like,
say this goes here.
Yeah. That was a crime. A crime was committed. Everybody. Yeah. I don't know, but that stuff doesn't bother me as much anymore because I feel like at some point in time it used to feel like malicious to me, and now I'm just kind of like, you're not paying attention. I get it.
It's like you don't care about me. Yeah, I get it.
Like, I'm 100% going to fix that, but I'm not going to do it in front of you because I don't want you to know that that's bothering me. Because I'm like, it's not that important, and it's like, you're here, we're hanging out or doing whatever. It's like, cool, let's just do that. I'll fix it when I fix it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. You hear that, Andrea? That's a shot at you.
more at my niece. But I don't know. There's not like a ton of stuff or I think when people are asking me to do stuff that they can do themselves.
Oh, okay.
Because I have a hard time with that when I feel like I'm like, why are you asking me to do this? I'm like, are you busy? Because you're asking me to do something right now. I'm like, so you must not be busy. Because you're asking me to do something for you instead of just doing it. I think they both translate somewhere in my head to like disrespect. And I think both of them actually translate to disrespect of my time. Where it's like, my time's worth more than yours, so you can do this thing. You can wait for me, or you can do my job for me, or some task for me, because my time's more valuable, so you go do that, Sam. And it's like, what the fuck is that? Hold up. Like, I value my time a lot, actually, because I have a lot of things that I like to do in
me time.
in my me time. I've got lots of projects that I'm like constantly working on and stuff. And like when I'm at work, I do my best to utilize that time wisely and efficiently. So then when somebody throws a gear in it, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, my day's going really well right now because I'm not putting up with any of your bullshit. And it's like, why am I now thrust into your shit? I'm like, I'm in my lane doing my shit. I'm good. Everything's all boxed up and nice. Yeah, so those things. Was there a second part of the question?
Yeah, what do you think mine are?
I would imagine when somebody's like too serious about stuff that like isn't serious.
No. Because then that gives me buttons to press.
But that doesn't annoy you?
No.
When somebody's like, you're not supposed to do that. And you're like, dude, fucking calm down. So, okay, so you relish in that. Okay. Then I don't know what your pet peeves... Well, I would say maybe if, like, I'm seeing a scenario where, like, you have an assigned parking spot and somebody else takes it.
That has gotten me a little bit.
Like,
I wouldn't say pet peeve, but it's definitely an annoyance.
No, I'm saying if it has your name on it.
Oh, name on it?
If it has your name on it, I would imagine you'd be very annoyed by that. Because you're like, what the fuck are you thinking?
For like the apartment ones where they number the spots and that's my number. What the fuck are you doing there?
Yes. I could see that.
It's like, I didn't give you permission.
Yeah. So I think, so then I guess the big thing would be like people taking liberty with things that are essentially, quote unquote, rightfully yours.
Yeah. I'm very possessive.
Yeah. So it's like I come over and I'm like, oh, this is a cool collectible. And you're like, don't fucking touch that. Like, did you see a sign that says pick up and move things?
Yeah. I would have to hand it to you and know that I could trust you in holding it.
Yeah.
To do that.
But also, I would not be the person to go into your room and be like, can I touch that thing? I'm like, oh, this is all cool. Like, I'm just going to look because we're just looking. Nobody's been given permission to touch things. Like, I won't even sit on somebody's bed.
Yeah, no, it's that. And a slight pet peeve driving wise is just people not using blinkers. Like, yes, I know you're going to fucking do that. Like, I know you're going to merge, but please fucking put your blinker on.
So, yeah, the way I see that is the blinker is not just for everybody else around you. It's for yourself. So people know that you know what you're doing in the car.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I'm actively getting over, letting everybody else know I'm paying attention. instead of just like,
Yeah.
and you're like, what the fuck just happened?
Like there's definitely a telltale. Like I can tell when someone's gonna merge, but I'm like, fucking put on your blinker, please.
Yeah, I think we've talked about that before. I'll use my blinker at a stop sign when I'm the only person there.
I just use it out of habit.
But that's what I'm saying, because I'm paying attention. I'm going to turn left right now, put on my blinker to go left, right? Because I'm like, half of the time, like if I'm driving around like late at night or something, I'm like, I can't see everything. Like if there's somebody on the sidewalk that I can't see, or like a bicyclist or something, like there could be anything like in my peripherals that I can't see because it's dark.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm paying attention to what's going on around me or where I'm going. So, okay. Tell me your worst roommate story.
Might be twofold. Two different roommates.
Okay, we'll pretend.
I mean, technically, the other one isn't worst. It was a very, I guess they would see it as awkward.
What was it awkward for you?
I don't fucking care.
Then no. Your worst roommate story.
My worst roommate story is technically, I don't even know if it was food waste, but it was definitely excessive amount of food that one of our roommates, because it was 4 of us in a 2-bedroom.
Okay.
So we shared with one other roommate. We ended up getting a fridge because we had to rent a fridge because it wasn't there.
Okay.
And I think we got one of the smaller end ones, not like a large one, because we're like, we're probably going to eat out most of the time and blah, 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 blah. One of our roommates kept filling up the fridge with a bunch of Costco groceries. And at certain points, I believe some of the stuff went bad.
Right, but it was just keeping everything because it's in bulk. And
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they tossed it out because every now and again, like it wouldn't stay there for long.
Okay.
It would go bad and probably be gone. But I would notice that it went bad. And I'm like, why are you buying so much fucking food? And there were times where it's like I buy stuff, like just a little bit of stuff to like maybe make a sandwich or something.
Sure.
And I'm like, I barely have any room to fit it here.
Right. Well, because you got one person buying bulk for themselves, and there's
Yeah.
3 other people trying to use the
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, whatever. But yeah, that's probably my worst one.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's as worst as it's gone. But honestly, like at the end, he's still a great roommate. It's just that little
Sure.
inconvenience, and his family actually like help us keep the deposit for all of us.
Nice.
So I shared some of that with him. I'm like, you guys fucking patched up holes and shit. So here, have some of my fucking deposit.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Before we say goodbye, we're gonna start doing this thing together, I guess.
Should that be our quote?
There's a quote in here.
Should that be our quote?
There's a quote in here. Yeah. That's great. So this is a book that I got a while ago that I thought would help me with kind of like meditation and honestly more of just like self-discovery. Because I do feel like I have a good mind and ability to see myself from like a third party perspective through a lot of things, but I am not always super connected with who I am at my core. So this is something called Clarity Quest, which is a guided self-discovery journal that I've had for months that I've not written in and not done anything with. So I figured, why not do it on the show in front of everybody and you? So what we're going to do is we're going to go through a couple pages together. And it's honestly going to feel a lot like the cards, but I think that the questions are posed in different ways so that we can have some good conversations. So we're going to start with reflection, pages 8 and 9, because that's actually the first pages. Everything else is other stuff.
All right. Have at it, sir. Are you answering first or am I answering first?
We'll have you answer first, just in
Okay.
same stuff. So what values do you consider most important in life? Examples would be like integrity, compassion, respect.
Is it more than one?
Yeah, which values, just in general.
Just values in
No,
general.
no, I guess.
Definitely integrity is one. Integrity, respect, and probably overall, probably honesty, which is it goes hand in hand with integrity, but they're very different. Those three for sure. Anything else probably is like a toss up.
That's good. I think 3 is a good because we have a follow up question for this.
And then you just want me to just answer that and that, nothing else. All right.
Yeah. We'll go into more
in depth
of that,
afterwards. Yeah.
So I'm going to go with compassion, honesty, and respect. God damn, I didn't even realize that was some of the things. I was looking at a list of them.
Oh.
Okay. So with these actions in mind, or these values in mind, how do your actions align with them?
Okay, how do they align with me?
Yeah, how do your actions align with the values that you've chosen?
Well, I'm definitely not honest. But I do have integrity, because even if I do lie, I'll tell you that I lied.
So that is honest. Integrity.
Yeah, but I don't start off with honesty.
No, but integrity, how I would describe integrity is doing the right thing with.
Yeah, doing the right thing when no one is looking.
Correct.
You know it's the right thing, so you do it.
But if you lie to somebody, and you tell them that you lied to them, that is honesty.
Yeah. So I hardly ever, or we'll say I'm always honest to a fault, to where even like sometimes I've had my mom even say this, like, you don't have to give him that information. Like, but it doesn't matter to me.
Have you been drinking tonight, sir? I have actually had a little bit to drink, but not that much.
I had like one or two, like maybe like 3 or 4 hours ago.
That's literally how I got my DUI.
With water in afterwards.
That's literally how I got my DUI. They're like, have you been drinking tonight? I'm like, yeah, but not since like 4 hours ago. Like, I took a nap. I woke up. I was like...
If I blow on you, it's not gonna... If I blow on the thing, it's not... I mean, if I do the test that shows that I have it...
Okay, you guys caught me. Who am I blowing?
So yeah, honesty to a fault. Like I said, I do the blinking thing even when I technically I haven't stopped that one stop sign because I don't well, there's a construction right now on by the speedway where it's at.
Oh, gotcha.
And they put a stop sign
but
it's just for you and no one else. And you can't even turn or do anything. It's just to go straight.
So
I think it's more for the construction.
So if the construction
I'm like,
going on,
I'm not stopping there.
Yeah.
Because I'm taking my cousin to work and I'm passing through that when there's no one else there.
Right.
Construction is gone. She works at midnight, so I'm like taking her at like 11 p.m., 11:30. So I'm passing by that. I'm like, I'm not gonna stop here. Like that's an inconvenience for me to stop there. But overall, I'm still stopping at like the stop lights. So like they have one of the lights that's blinking red now. I'm like, I'm stopping at that because it's three-way. It's a three-way intersection. So I'm like, yeah, I'm stopping at that.
Yeah, I've been on that street. It's fucking wild.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, like I said, I follow everything that I need to follow. Like if there's ways to get around it, I'll get around it afterwards. I won't try and like ease my way out of it at that point. Like with, I'm pretty sure I talked about this here. If not, like I'm having like a speeding ticket right now where it's like I'm going to contest because it's a possibility to get out of it.
Sure.
But other than that, I'm contesting because what the speed limit he wrote was like not one I agree with, or at least the way it's written. Because he added a plus there, like if I was going faster.
Right, like
So
saying,
I'm like, no.
like saying 88 plus, which is
Yeah.
trying to get you a speeding ticket for 90 when you're going 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there was no plus. And if anything, I was probably going lower because what I saw on my speedometer, and when I took you, remember how I was mentioning like, oh, my GPS is saying I'm going like 2 miles lower than what my speedometer says. So I'm like, I'm just gonna bring that up. If the cop comes there to like fight with it, I'm like, this is why I'm fighting for it. But I'm also just trying to see if I can get the school thing to get the point, to get rid of the point.
I mean, I'll be a witness at your trial, where I'll be like, yeah, we once drove up to Northern California, and I'd never gotten up there so slowly before, because he set his fucking your what is that?
My autopilot.
It's not autopilot. What the fuck is that called?
Cruise control.
Cruise control. You set it at like 60 something or 70, and I was like, what?
It was at 70.
It was at 70. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are you doing? I was like,
I think the max was 70 there.
yeah. But I'm like, max is 70, which means everyone else is going 80, 85.
But yeah, like I said, the integrity with that, and then what else? Honesty and respect. So with me, I always...
Did you say respect?
Yeah. I did. That's why I was like, oh, we have two of them.
Yeah.
But you chose a different one, a different third one.
That's correct.
And I see it as like respect goes both ways. I always see it as you give the person respect first, even if they don't technically give it to you. But if they start not giving to you, that's when you kind of like dwindle it down.
It's the golden rule.
Yeah,
right?
it's like
treat others how you would like to be treated.
Start with the respect that you want, and then if you see them not giving you respect back, or if you see stuff that doesn't merit respect from them,
right?
Then you start chipping down at the I don't need to respect you as much because you're just now.
But then they always have the opportunity to earn that back by
you always have the opportunity to earn it back, and that's why like sometimes even though. Like, let's say that whole, like, respect your elders thing, I think it's technically true because, again, when you meet that elder, you're giving them, you should already be giving them respect.
Anybody.
Yeah. So, but again, the dwindling down thing is like when you see something that doesn't earn their respect, that's when you start showing less and less. If they start demanding respect, because that's the one thing that you shouldn't do is demand respect because respect is earned.
Right.
You can't force respect.
Right. So if you go in with high regards to somebody and they come in with like, or they come back at you with some bullshit, you're like, all right, man, like, just because you're older than me, you think that you can talk down to me or whatever. And it's like, no, we're not doing
And in
this.
some cases, it's not even that. Like, I've walked into like a Carl's Jr. At the latest building that they work out of, EQ.
Oh, yeah, the one over there on
on Mountain.
Yeah.
So I've been in that Carl's Jr. I've met the people like because I go to the nearest fucking thing for lunch. Like, I don't fucking care if it's the same day every or the same thing every day. So they started knowing me. They started knowing like what I like to order. And there was one guy who came in like upset, saying he wanted a refund but didn't have a receipt, and saying he ordered something from, I think it was from like a day ago or something like that. I'm like, dude, like, you're getting mad over nothing. Just fucking, you're demanding them to do something where it's like, no, that doesn't work that way. Like, you should know you don't have the receipt. You should come in calmly. If they don't do anything for you, leave.
Right.
Lesson learned. Get a receipt. Because I think at that point it was like he was saying that the cashier didn't give him a receipt.
Sure.
So it's like, okay, next time, ask for the receipt. Like,
I'd be like, I would like for you to look up my card and
and even then, like, if they can't do that, that's fine. But don't raise their voice at them. Don't like demand something. Like, dude, they're
just being a dick.
Yeah.
At that point, yeah.
I'm like, that was like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I just wanted to pick him up and just fucking toss him out.
I'm placing you under citizen's arrest.
But yeah, it's those kind of things where it's like you're demanding something that they really can't do without a certain thing that you should be handing them.
Right.
Because they're not going to like, oh, let me look at the security cameras to see if you were here. Let me do this. No, right. They're not going to go out.
Well, and if you go in there route with respect and like being nice to them, they're more likely to do that stuff for you.
Yeah.
You get what you give.
Yeah. Which I found out was because when was it? I went to the theaters to go watch the Super Mario movie. And it had so many delays at the beginning because it was glitching out.
Oh.
And I was watching it like technically midnight release because when it was over, it was midnight or a little bit before midnight. And I had left. No one was there to like try and get because normally when that happens, they hand you like the ticket to go free again. Mm-hmm. And no one was there. So I went by, I think it was either the next day or like during another movie that I was going to go watch. And I go up and ask them, like, hey, this happened at this time. Like, I was just asking, like, how would one go about that if it happens again some other time?
Right. And they're like, oh, sorry about that. Here you go.
Yeah. Like, they started telling me and all that stuff. And then they're like, oh, because you were so courteous and all that stuff, here, let me give you.
Right.
They were even asking, like, how many do you need? And I'm like, I just need one. It was just me.
Right. Because they're like, we want somebody like you to continue to come back here because you're not going to give a shit for things, but you're going to let us know when things go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. As opposed to like, oh, well, you guys owe me this and this and this. And you're like, yeah, now we don't want to do anything for you, actually.
Yeah.
And we don't actually have to do anything for you because that's not
like,
how
we don't
it works.
care if you come back.
Tell everybody. That's fine.
But yeah, that's I guess the correlation with mind stuff, I guess.
Okay. So I did compassion, honesty, and respect. I do try to be compassionate with everybody that I run into in my life, I think sometimes to a fault.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, like sometimes it's like the grocery store thing where I'm like, you're in a hurry, but somebody behind you's got less stuff than you, and I'm like, God.
Yeah, because I think that messes with my integrity sometimes.
Yeah.
The compassion. Like, I can be compassionate to some things, but not a lot of things.
Right, and so I've learned to do, like, time and place with that, where I'm like, if I'm not in a hurry, I'm like, no, go ahead, man. Like, I got nowhere to be. Like, I'm going home right now. I'm going to be at home. You got, like, 2 things. Like, you do your thing, whatever. So I don't have problems doing that. But, like, if I'm on some sort of time crunch, I'm like, dude, sorry, I got in line first. Sorry. Like, I also got somewhere to be. And you're just going to prolong me to getting there. But I do try to keep people's, like... Or I try to use empathy with people in all occasions because, like, you never know what's going on with somebody. So it's just, like, I do my best to not be, like, a dick to people. Although a lot of times I don't feel like talking to people, so it's like, sorry. But the shitty part about that is because I feel like I'm a compassionate person when I do like ignore that stuff, I'm like, oh, you were a piece of shit today. I'm like, how could you? I'm like, they just wanted to talk to somebody. And I'm like, and you have a fucking podcast. Why wouldn't you just talk to this person in the grocery store? I'm like, because I didn't want to fucking talk to him. Like, I just wanted to do my thing and go home. Like, I've high levels of anxiety. I don't want to be at the store longer than I have to. Anyways, yeah. So, compassion. And I do feel like I'm somebody who's concerned more times than not about people. Like, I know I've learned.
You're always concerned about me driving home.
I usually, yeah. I don't ask you anymore because I know that's it's insanity from my end, where it's like, I can ask you to, like, hey man, let me know when you get home every time I see you. But I'm like, all that's going to do is make me, like, I think, worry more or be more concerned about you. And I'm like, your mom or your dad hasn't called me yet from your phone, so I know you're alive.
I don't even think they would call you.
Yeah. So then you would just kind of disappear, I think, from my life forever. And I'd be like,
if you send me a text and I don't reply to it, like, let's say with the whole, like, oh, are you going to be here for this podcast? And you don't hear anything from me, something happened.
Yeah, well, and I would give you a call, and if you didn't answer, I'd wait, and I'd probably give you another call, another half hour or so. You know, like,
yeah,
in more of like a wellness check. But then at a certain point, I'm gonna be like, let me see if I have any files from the old workplace to see if I have any emergency contact for you or something. Because then I'm like, at that point, then I do feel like I'm like, all right, something's going on. I think honesty is also one of those things that it's like to my detriment, where I feel like I try to give as much information out freely so that there's no misconception of what's going on, and so that I'm being upfront and truthful about anything in any situation. Because I like being transparent with people, where it's like, here's the exact situation and here's what's going on. Clear cut. And then it's like, oh, you said this, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I didn't say that right. But that is,
I didn't mean I was gonna blow you.
Yeah, I did mean what I said. I just said it wrong. But I do think that I do my best with that. Sometimes I feel like I've learned over time to, like, hold some stuff in, not because I'm being dishonest, but because it's probably not appropriate for that circumstance.
I've done it again because I've gotten corrections from my mom.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I've learned to, like, okay, they don't need to know this, so I'm not gonna say it.
Right. So it's just exercising judgment on whether or not, like, hey, does this need to be said right now? This is exactly how I'm feeling about it, but doesn't need to be said in this moment. Is this, yeah.
Yeah.
So that, and then respect, I think, going back to the whole, like, my pet peeves that we were talking about and stuff, where I think all that derives from, like, this wanting to be respected by those around you, which I don't think is asking for a ton.
It definitely is.
Well, sometimes it feels like that, but I do think it's just one of those, like, I do my best with the people that are around me to respect them and their time and their wishes and all that stuff. So it's just like, I just want, well, you want what you put out to get back to you, right?
Yeah.
Again, golden rule shit. Where it's just like, I tried to treat people in the way that I would like for them to treat me. But we live in a godless time. God has abandoned us. And we are alone.
No, he's just watching with popcorn.
Oh, did I say God?
Wait.
I meant dog. Dog has abandoned us. found a new home.
No, he's still around too. He's just
They have better food.
actually he's staying alive through all that Fallout stuff.
Oh, dog meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's getting good too. I've been enjoying the second season more than the first one, I think.
Yeah, I have too.
Because everyone's like actually doing stuff now. We're not.
Yeah, stuff is happening.
Yeah, we're past the setup season. Yeah, I've been happy with that. So that concludes.
Oh, that was both pages?
Yes.
Okay.
That concludes Clarity Quest for this week. Thank you for joining me, Joel, on this quest of clarity. Tune in again next week for more Clarity Quest.
Find out what quest we pick up.
Probably next topic in the first 2 pages of that chapter.
Yeah, but they don't know what it is.
They don't know what it is. Great episode, great quote, great job, us. What do we think about the quote?
Well,
actually, before we talk about the quote, do you think it's weird that we wait so long in between saying what the quote is and then having like 2 hours of dialogue and then jumping back into the quote without saying the quote?
So then do you want to just start it off like that? Or do you want to just end it like that?
Oh no. Have we been doing this wrong? Because I've always wanted...
Do you want to change it?
I've always wanted it sandwiched in. But I'm like, do people remember the quote? Well,
are we wisdoming?
Yeah. The quote is written down on all platforms. So like if you go to the episode on the RSS website, on Spotify and Apple, YouTube, it has the quote in the description. So
right.
I think we're okay. But I just had that.
Do you want to change it around for a couple episodes?
We'll wait until
test the field a little bit.
We'll wait until next season. We just finish out how we're doing.
Oh, when we're recording.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Well, when we're video recording.
Yeah, we'll wait till next season to do that, and then we can just. I think we'll probably end up finding quotes that are just quotes in general, or it's just like
it doesn't have anything to do with
correct
the show. It's
just and then we'll just picking a quote, discussing the quote, onto the episode, and then it's just done when it's done. Well, I'll do like the outro thing, and then we'll finish it. But we can do that all in one take, and then I don't have to keep splicing audio back and forth for no reason.
Yeah. Okay.
God damn it. All right, moving on. So what did you think about the quote, Joe? Or what do we collectively think about the quote, I guess?
Yeah, because I think we're going to come maybe to the same one on this one, because it's very straightforward. But yeah, it's kind of like once you know yourself, that opens up the wisdom kind of thing. Because like if you don't even know yourself, you're kind of just playing wisdom at that point.
That's what I'm concerned about.
It's like people think that they know things, and then they do it with confidence, without knowing themselves and without knowing like starting, because you have to start somewhere, and I think knowing yourself is where you actually truly start knowing about other people.
Yeah, I think that's a problem I have. That's why I have this book. So, because I've been told that before, like where it's like oh, you think you know everything, and I've been very defensive about that because I'm like, I really don't think that. But I do understand that sometimes when I say things that it seems like I know what I'm talking about. But I'm like, I'm just offering my opinion because there's space for it right here. And then people are like, oh, yeah, no. I'm like, no. I don't know. Like, I'm floating out ideas because it's like, this is just where my mind is settled on this topic. And like, this is what I think about that. Mm-hmm. But I'm not a professional in like most things. Outside of, being a very successful podcast host.
I wouldn't even say musician. Like at that point, I think it's because you're saying other people just go along with it.
Sometimes.
Or something? Okay. So I think the people that go along with it, they don't know themselves. So they're kind of gravitating to like, oh, you're making sense.
or because I'm saying it in a way that doesn't, like, I'm not second guessing myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, no, this is what I think about this.
Yeah, where at that point it's like maybe you know some of yourself, but you, like I said, you probably don't know you fully, and your wisdom isn't truly beginning, or maybe it is. But it's that confidence again, where it's like because you're speaking that confidence, you're easily grabbing people that don't know anything about what's going on, or like can truly guess what's going on because they're not open to it. In that sense, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does. I'm just spitting out word vomit at this point.
Right. No, you're saying the same thing.
Okay.
Like, it's like,
okay, I'm just re-saying it so I can understand it, but yeah.
yeah. No, but I believe we're on the same page where,
Okay.
like, if I was talking to people who truly knew themselves as well, there would be more dialogue, probably, where it's like, well, that doesn't sound right.
Well, not even it doesn't sound right, but like they can put a little bit more, they can add a little bit more detail to what you're trying to do.
Yeah, like, well, this is what I think about this, as
Yeah.
opposed to just being like, oh, yeah, you're right. Like, or you must be right because you seem to know what you're talking about. And I'm like, I don't. I don't. I was labeled as an expert of something today, and I was like, what the fuck? Who told you that? And I was like, why did you tell you that? I'm like, I don't know.
I think you're more of an expert than the one that told them.
Apparently, but I'm like, but I'm not. Like, I'm not. I have not. I don't know anything. I'm like, all I do is read some stuff. But I wouldn't consider myself an expert.
Yeah, because I think when me and my buddies were done with the movie, we ended up discussing a few things. And part of it ended up being Marvel related. Oh, because we started playing, we got back to my friend's place and we started playing Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Like a beat 'em up side scroller.
Continue.
But yeah, we were playing that, and there were some characters that some of us didn't know who they were. Some of us were trying to guess maybe where they like were part of, like if it was Fantastic Four or
Gotcha.
like what series they're part of. And for me, I'm like, I couldn't tell you much. The only thing I claim expertise on Marvel is the X-Men side. And I think at some point, like it came to a discussion on like Wolverine should have more, or should have kids or something like that, depending because of how old he is, or like how much he's been alive. I'm like, yeah, he has plenty of kids, and they're like, no, like X-23 is a clone. I'm like, no, he has Dakin. He has like a kid with Mystique. He has like at least 5 kids.
Right, but you're talking about completely different storylines from different authors and different timelines.
So it's like, but that's why I was like, if anything, I know X-Men stuff and more geared towards like Wolverine and that, but because he's my favorite X-Men character. So like I would know a lot of stuff about X-23, Wolverine, and all their stories. There's some stories that will bleed in that have other X-Men where it's like, okay, I read this and I know this about like Jean Grey and stuff, or I know this about Storm, but I had never focused on them, so I don't know too much about them. But if it comes down to like X-Men as a whole or anything like that, if it's come up with that, then I know it.
So I know I've not played this game because it's new.
Yeah, it's fairly new. Yeah,
But they've had a game like this before.
sure.
Like, almost exactly like this before. I know they have. Because I used to play it on the Sega Genesis.
Oh, it might just be X-Men then,
Yeah.
because they had an X-Men game.
There is an X-Men game, but I know that, like, you could play as... I think Vision was one of the playable characters. And that's the only one I remember.
Because I know
Maybe
a streamer
Iron
that
Man?
kind of compared it to X-Men,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that's the one you're thinking of, because I didn't see the older gameplay of those games.
Yeah, this is, like, almost a remake of X-Men, is what it
Okay.
seems like, for the Sega Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you could play as, like, Gambit and Nightcrawler, Iceman, Cyclops, Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a new.
It's a successor to it.
It's like a Streets of Rage though, because you can go. There's like forward down and stuff, right?
Forward, down, up, down. You can with some of the flying characters, you can actually fly and go around.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a fun game. But yeah, like I said, we were just discussing like expertise wise, like I don't know most of these characters, or I knew some of them, but I didn't know exactly where they like lined up with the team wise stuff. Like, and there was definitely one character in there that I was like, I don't know who it is, but it has Vel, so I'm assuming it's Kree and it's part of Marvel and the Captain Marvel stuff. So,
Nova.
No, Fizzvel or something like that.
Oh, the one with the sword.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
yeah. It starts with the P, and it's almost like maybe trying to say physics.
$30. Oh my god.
It's a good game.
They have a demo on Steam. I'll get it.
Yeah. You pick two characters and you swap between them.
I'm not going to get it.
And there's a leveling system.
Okay, so it's like a...
It's only up to like level 10 though, but
it's like a reinvented old school side scroller.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Like it plays like that, but again, you're kind of tagging in and out between the characters if you want to continue combos.
Oh, okay.
If you want to make it all chaotic, but you can also just stick to one character, and then once his health drops, it switches you to your secondary character, and you just go through that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a fun game, and it's pretty short. We finished it in like around 2 hours, a little over 2 hours.
Okay.
Because it has like that replayability stuff, because it gives you stuff to unlock.
It's not on the App Store, is it? It's not a mobile?
No.
God damn it.
No.
God damn it. I would have bought it for $10 on mobile. But they didn't do that, so you can't have my money.
But I think we're on the same page with that quote, though.
Yeah. Which makes today's episode one of our worst episodes to date.
Worst.
Agreeing on shit. Who are we?
We rarely do that. What other one did... I'm not even going to look through it. I don't care.
Okay, and with that, folks, everybody say goodbye to Giggles. I don't know. Because we didn't yell at him today, I guess. His shirt's working, though. So
I think that's why we're not yelling at him.
Yeah, he's doing a good job today. Just sitting over there giggling to himself. Let us know if you want to hear more from Giggles. I'll have to drink some tea, I think, to do the voice consistently. Or more tea.
So we stuck with that voice then? Is that what we're going with?
Maybe. You don't have anything else, do you?
No.
There we go. Yeah. And thank you for everybody else for joining us this day, depending on when you're listening to this, or afternoon or evening. Make sure to follow us on social media at Unique Noise, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and YouTube. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment and let us know your thoughts on the quote or any other suggestions you may have. Check out our website and just check out the website and maybe buy some merch, and you can look up our other projects at uniquenoise.com. Thank you for listening, and we will see you again next week.
Bye.
Bye. I don't know who that was.
Definitely not Kermit.